Hello and good morning everyone. Welcome to a video. My name is Bassy Boy. Today it's a bit of a different video. Usually I would do something like Minecraft. But today I am going to show you in Football Manager how to edit your graphics, or at least what we know so far as the modding team. So I've been working on modding FM26. I think it's not the best looking game. And for me, it's really important to also make it an experience that I find worth playing and watching. Before we get into it, I want to highlight what exactly we're going to change. Now, if I look into my most recent career mode, which is for testing purposes with Chelsea, and I will go into why in a little bit, you can see that our background is different. You can see that we have a stadium background. In this case, it's Hillsborough, because a mate of mine is a Sheffield Wednesday supporter. Should we load into an earlier game? Let's see, here it is. The UI is so unintuitive to me. I'm so sorry. Let's see. I think it's this one. When is it? 23rd of July. Let's load back into that one. And you can see that we will have a different background again. Again, it's still Hillsborough. But we are having different background assets per panel. And that has to do with a bit of the Premier League things that I'm going to go into really soon. You can do this as well. I will leave a link down in the description down below. I'm not going to say it's very easy to do, but it is something that you can do regardless. Today I'm going to show you how. So you can do this as well, and I wouldn't say it's simple, but it's not that difficult. In your program files, Steam apps, like where you would find your installation folder, you have all these bundles. And my understanding from Unity is it bundles them together as a package, certain subsections of your game. You will see here, UI, background assets, bounds, calendar. Depending on a file size, it'll show you what exactly it is. For today, we will be using the UI backgrounds assets common bundle. That is where you will find all of your backgrounds. That is where you will find all of your competition backgrounds. That's where you'll find stuff like the media room, stuff like the training ground, stuff like the manager creator. All of those sorts of stuff is what you will find in the background assets common bundle. At the end of the video, I will show you why it's not super easy to modify the UI at the moment. So we'll get back into that later. So for now, you want to get this. In the description down below, I will have a link to the UABEA tool. And what that does is it extracts the files in this bundle. The free to download tool. In fact, I'm going to open them up on OBS right now. Give me a minute. So here, let me get you back up. This is my working folder. UABEA. Just open it up, way down. And it's an executable launcher, so no weird coding or programming stuff. So what I'd like to do is I would like to copy the string here. Go back into the UABEA. I press open. I simply paste it. I will get a complete overview of every single bundle. I press the U for UI, and I open the UI backgrounds assets common bundle. Just open it. You will see that it does something weird here with the text. That's okay. We will click on info. I don't get the pop-up if I want to store it in a file or in memory, because, well, I'm past that point. Both are fine. I like memory. Both are fine. Do whatever you please. I like memory because it saves me having to, well, manually save the file on my desktop. It's more laziness than anything else. If you're 60 hours deep into this, you'll understand. So on that, you will see a lot of gibberish, maybe. And that's fine. I'll guide you through it step by step. I will minimize this for now. And instead, I like to focus on self-made. We'll go into the background common. This is an overview of the files that you will have once you extract them. I'll show you how to extract them soon. I just want to talk you through what exactly you are seeing. This does nothing to the UI, just the background images. You see Carabao Cup, Bundesliga. This one, it's the image I used for my mate. But even the cup draw, if you are very good at 3D modeling, something I'll also get back on in a later video, you can even make a sick looking cup draw background. Crown Jubilation, the Etihad, empty seats, the dynamic pattern. You know, a lot of different skins, even the European night skins. So you can do a lot with the background imagery as it is. Right. The images that are relevant are, of course, the competition you're in. If you're not in a competition, it will be this one, the FM skin V2. If you are in a competition, it will be the EFL skin, the championship skin, you know, just whatever division you're in, that has a license. If you don't have a license, it is this one. Now, there should also be a Premier League one that I did. Here it is. Premier League skin. So, again, we'll extract soon. As you can see, if you follow my cursor, you will see that there is a dynamic pattern. There is a skin for the Carabao Cup, for the Championship, for the League Cup, all of these sort of things. Those are competition specific. This one, the FM skin V2. Ignore all the random gibberish at the end. That is the one that is your general background file. That is also the one you want to edit. For the purposes of today's video, oops, I hit my mic accidentally. For the purposes of today's video, let's do the championship skin instead. One of the things that I forgot to mention earlier, if you're in your standalone file, copy the bundle to a place somewhere safe. Usually what I do is I will just copy it into the working directory like this, just so I have a backup. I know where it is. That's fine. Just in case something does go wrong, you always have the backup to your original file folders. So today, since we're going to be doing the championship images, we will take the FM skin V2. We'll extract that one. We will extract the EFL championship skin, because that is the skin that we usually have when we are, well, out of a game. And we'll also take the Sky Bet Championship one, because that is one you'll see in match. If you go back into your UABEA, I'll promptly open that. There we go. You will see the files again. Now, since we decided that we will do the championship, we'll just quickly scroll through it. EFL championship skin. You can also select the, which was it? The Sky Bet Championship and the FM. So you press Control and you click on FM skin V2. Okay, those two. And you scroll down a bit further until you see the Sky Bet Championship one. Hold Control, click on it, and now if just release Control, you should see that you have selected 3 files. You click on Plugins, and you can see Batch, Export, Textures. We'll click on that. In the file format of PNG, press OK. Now, I will go over here. I will go to Unity Editing. I will go into Self-Made. I have made a folder called Background Common. I'll just make a new one for now called Tutorial. And I will select the folder. And it's exported. Let's head into that folder, Tutorial. And you will see that you have extracted 3 files. What you want to do now is it's one of a few things. I know a lot of you guys like stadiums. I do too. If you have the Stadium Mega Pack from FM24, you can open that one up, and you can select the stadium backgrounds, like so. I know a lot of you also like the insides of stadiums, and if you have this sorted out as stadium background folder, you can also take the insides of your stadiums. Now, these are all gonna be in 1200 720p. It's fine. Not the best, but it's fine. If you cannot find what you want in here, just Google it. Google a stadium or Google an image. For all I know, you take the French Parliament. Or, I don't know, whatever. Take a cool one-piece background or whatever. It can be anything you want, as long as it is, well, acceptable resolution is what I'd say. Right, so I'll just figure something out, and I'll get right back to you. Alright, once you found an image that you're happy with, I have, you just can't see it because of my face cam. You will take in this case, the championship skin. We will drag and drop that into Photoshop, as you can see right here. And I will go back, I will grab my picture, put it into this image right here. As you can see, this is the new Helmond Sports Stadium. It's a club I support. And we will just basically make sure it fits. Right, so we're going to have to do a bit of cropping, which obviously not ideal, but it is what it is. I couldn't find any pictures. That's really strange, by the way. So let's do something like this. Yeah, I'm happy. We will rasterize the layer, and we will change the opacity. Let's do 50%. Now, you can like this, right? You can like the championship sort of gold fade. I don't necessarily like it. So what I'll do is I'll grab a brush. I will also then grab the eyedropper tool. And I will just eyedrop the bluish navy background. Go back to my brush. Brush over it like this. So that it's a bit more, a bit softer. Now again, if you like it this way, that's fine. Hell, I think we can even, with a bit of color overlay. I mean, you can do whatever the hell you want. It's your image. And that's the good thing about this. It's your image. Once you have something you're happy with, right? Maybe we can also we could also do like an overlay, right? Where this doesn't look good. Don't get me wrong. There's just a lot of ways to do it. Maybe you even want to go for a 20%. Like this, where you don't even need the color overlay. It's all up to you. Maybe you want 100% of it. I wouldn't recommend this because it looks really sharp on the eyes, but you get the point. It's your image. You do what you want. I like this. And once you're completely done, you will flatten the image so it's one background. You will save it, and that's it. Let's also do this one. Because how it works in the game is you'll see your overlay on the side, and that's it. Let's import it into a new image. You can see that the layer is completely different already. I haven't actually tested this out yet, but nice to do it together. I'm going to do the exact same things, except now I will actually take another image. So I'll be right back to you. Right, for this one, I have gotten myself the PSV stadium. I will just drag and drop it like the other ones. You'll not miss anything. Which this one is on a Champions League night. Again, crop it a little bit out. You don't want it to be like super flat like this. I mean, it looks maybe better to you. That's all up to you as well, by the way. I don't know why I'm being such a moany little bastard. But let's do this. Yeah. Hell, you can even make this club specific, right? If you are managing, I don't know, Burnley. You make a Burnley background. You know, you can immerse yourself in your world this way. I think it's really nice. So let us do. I did this for the Premier League. Then a layer underneath it, where we of course have the full blue thing, like so. If you're wondering why my brush is this large, it's simply because it's a large image format, and I can't be asked making too many movements. So that is it. We have 3 layers now: a base layer, the championship layer, and a stadium layer. Hell, you can even do this at 40 or 50. I like 50, it's a good middle ground. Same thing happens here. You rasterize the layer, you flatten it down into one package, you save it because it has to be a PNG format. The image that you gather from the internet does not have to be. The image that you are saving needs to be PNG. Right. Now we'll just simply do the same thing for the FM Skin V2. Open it up in a new Photoshop window. In fact, let's not. I'm being a bit of a lazy bastard. Let me just really quickly take a different image. Right. Just quickly, this was maybe the best image I found right away. Just a nice little Philips Stadion image. Nothing too bad going on there. 50%. This one, we are now going to completely turn blue. So we've now overwritten the Sheffield Wednesday background, and we've now overwritten it with the blue layer. Same thing here, rasterize layer, flatten image, and you save it. Right, if I close down Football Manager, you will see that we have this one, we have this one, and this one. Right, so once you've got everything that you like, and then in this case it's these 3 assets. If you want a Premier League, take Premier League. I hope you get the point. If not, please comment. I will hopefully clarify it. Because I really hate the UI and I can't play the game, and I'm desperately working to get the game to a playable state. So it's really a passion project. So yeah, I hope you know this. I'll help you with whatever I can. Okay, so for this point, let us go to the EFL Championship skin. Right, we'll left click it. We'll go plugins, edit texture. Okay, we'll see EFL Championship skin. The texture format doesn't matter unless you are into graphics. I can explain it to you. Also comment down below if you are interested. I'll explain it. For this one, for most people, texture, click on load. And in this case, we will take the EFL Championship skin and we'll open it up. We'll save that. You will see that it's a bit slower. It's loading it now. Do the same for the FM Skin V2. Edit texture, upload it. FM Skin V2. Double click. Save. And finally, let's go to the Skybet Championship. Plugins, edit. Okay. I'm speeding through it a little bit. You can slow it down. Hopefully it was clear enough for the first time. If not, do rewind the video. Do it at your own pace. Don't let this jaded old Dutch bastard ruin your time. Now you will see a star next to the modified textures to confirm that you've done it. If you have, press on save. File saved, complete the changes, exit the window, and save in the bundle window. You can close this one out now. And here, don't close this one. Just click on file, click on save. See that the star is gone. And if I go into date modified in my streaming assets, you will see that the UI background assets has been changed at this time when I'm recording it. Okay. Let's close down UABEA. I will start up the game. Again, because I dumped it in my game directory. You've made a backup. What you need to do is close up the game, reboot, and only then will you see the changes. So I'll do that right now, and I'll see you guys hopefully in a little bit. Right, there was an error in here. So what I've done is you can basically see that I've made a lot of textures. Let's instead remove all these ones, because they are the ones that we won't need. You want to change a few things. So right now, as you have it, you will have the championship skin, you will have the FM skin, and you're going to have the Sky Bat Championship file. When I launched the game, I still got this image. Obviously, that's not the way it was supposed to work. Here's what I did to find it. So I opened up the UI background assets bundle into my UABEA. Let me open this up so you can see it as well. There I clicked on info and I got the EFL skin FM26. The same thing you do here. You export the texture just like you did on the other ones. This is obviously also, we are still learning the game, right? I'm just trying to give this tutorial. Some things do go wrong. I'm sorry. You're going to have to do this one as well. That's why I'm putting it up here right now. So don't boot up the game just yet. Now, grab the image that you would like for your EFL Championship skin. Just load that up into Photoshop. Do the same thing, right? Just boink, boink, boink. I will set the opacity to 50. And again, you can keep it this way. Let's do it for now. I'm just going to flatten the image. I'm going to save it because I'm quite done with this now. And I'm going to just do the same thing as just. Sorry. You'll just do the same thing you just did, except now you will upload the EFL skin FM26. Why on earth they put this one here, I don't know. I'm quickly going to check the other background assets as well, just to make sure that it's not messing it up again. I wish I'd known before I started this, but I didn't. So you guys found out something new alongside me. Oh, by the way, for the regular Minecraft viewers who knew that I had a surgery, I'm waiting for the game to boot, so I've got a pretty sick scar now. I don't know how well that was able to be seen. You will see that my game is going to do two boots because of plugins and stuff. Maybe just in the meantime, for the people that are interested, I can quickly show you what exactly I meant when I said that the UI, changing of the UI is very difficult. Let's go to, what is it? Calendar, for example, right? We'll just import the calendar. You will see that they are all scripts. They're all scripts. And if we go to edit the data, it's just, there's no data in here because it's all in the Unity editor, presumably. So there's like no skinnable data in here. So that's really shit. That's why it's so difficult. Again, the game is booted now. I freaking hope this works now, man. I've been on this for too long. There we freaking go. BOSH. There you have it, boys and girls, and I suppose everything in between. Just to confirm, let's load the game back to the very first one, so that we are still in preseason. Just to show you that, you see, we now have the PSV Stadium background from the outside. Yeah. I think I saved it right before the game day, so we can also see how it looks in game, like when you're playing an actual match. Let's see, that was on the 2nd, on the 8th, the 3rd. I think this was just post game. Yeah. I'm just gonna show you how this looks now when you're going into a game. Confirm the captain's mate. I don't really give a shit. Oh, come on. Fuck do I care? Duada, you can become vice captain, mate. How do I select the vice captain? Why is it so this is so unintuitive. Look, before you will slate me in the comments, I literally vowed to not play this game unless it is for testing purposes. Because the UI gives me a headache. Like, I'm not even joking. I'll quickly holiday on to... This is sick, right? If you're transitioning to... like, over to another portal screen or something. To just see that, I think that looks really, really sick. So I'll see you guys. I'll go on holiday until the game so you can see how it looks over there. Yeah. See you in a second. Alright, we are now at the game. Hopefully my... Yeah, okay, OBS works. Top job. I always like to go tiki-taka because I'm a... Wib wob. Let's set that up. Quick pick. Couldn't give less of a shit, mate. Whatever. Again, Jacob, if you see this video, I'm so sorry that it had to be Brum. He's a Villa supporter. So... Things are right. Yeah. This background image can also change, right? If in the game files, if someone has a sick background for changing room, maybe they've actually like if you like imagine playing at home, right? And you've been in the dressing room of the club that you are playing as. That's sick, right? To just have a photo of the changing rooms of the club you've played at, or you know, support, and just have that as the background for your home games. Isn't that sick? Anyway, have fun, enjoy the match. I hope you lose, Brum. Good manager, me. We can also change all these images. I found. We can do it. This is my first time in the match engine, by the way. And we've also found a way to modify the 3D assets for the stadiums. So that is really, really sick. Now, again, I know you guys really, really hate what I'm about to say. But we've also... bollocks. I wasn't supposed to instant result this. So this is how it looks when you're in Match Engine. Let me just remove my face cam for a little moment. There we go. So this is how it looks. I think this looks fantastic. Just have this with your own thing. I think it looks really good. Right. Let me put these back on. So, guys, that was a quick tutorial on how to change your background images. You're probably wondering why it was green right now. And that has to do with the fact that, oh, even here, the media thing, we can change. We can change a lot. It's because of Carabao Cup. So you can do this for Carabao Cup. Maybe your team has lifted one and you want the trophy hoist be the background. Do it. As you saw in the UABAA. Over here, hang on. Let me quickly load up the right one. That would help. The assets common. Yeah, you can see, right? What's it called? EFL League 2, League 1, League Cup. So this will be the League Cup skin. Change the League Cup skin to the trophy hoist, and you've got it. So yeah, hopefully, guys, that has been a very useful tutorial to you guys. If you have questions, let me know in the comments down below. I will do my best to answer. I'm working tirelessly on this right now. The next thing that I will have out is a bundle for face pack editors. So most of the new gens, they look, sorry to say, but they look like piss. I've started to change a few of the new gen images. Right, they've not come through yet. Or is that because I turned off the setting? I don't know. So that is it. I will get the new gen face pack Yeah, that's good. I'll get that out in maybe later today. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, do give it a like, do share it around in the community, because I know there's a lot of angry feelings towards SI, and justly or unjustly, I'll not go too much into that. The main thing is there's a team of people who want to make a change, and that team is working tirelessly, doing their best. I'm sure SI is as well, but you know, you get the point. That's all for me. My name is Bassi, and I will catch you guys in another video. Bye-bye.